Hey everyone, this is just meant to be a short little intro to your 1.3.3 practice called the Columbian Exchange. So the directions say, the discovery of the New World had one of the most far-reaching impacts on world civilization in history. The Columbian Exchange, after Columbus's 1492 expedition, connected the Americas to the rest of the world. So this chart is just showing the Columbian Exchange. So the goods that were only in the Americas before Columbus are these. And eventually they were brought to Europe and Asia and the Old World, as we call it. And these goods were originally only in the Old World, Africa, Europe, and Asia. But after Columbus, they were able to be brought to the Americas. Okay, so part one, directions, right? Where you would need to live in order to have the following foods. Your options are New World, meaning the Americas, or Old World, meaning Europe, Asia, and Africa. So if we start with the first one, peppers. So in order to have these foods before Columbus, okay, where would you need to have lived? Well, if you look at the chart, peppers are right here. So you would have needed to live in the New World, the Americas. So you do that for each of those foods. Part two, your job is to create a dinner menu that will help you understand the Columbian Exchange. Your menu should consist of 3 meals. So you need an old world meal. So this is making a meal that you would have only been able to have in the old world. This is all meaning before Columbus. So what is a meal, okay, that you could have only had in the old world? So you would need a meat, a vegetable, a starch, so a grain of some kind, a drink, and a dessert. And then you also need to do the same thing with the New World menu or meal. So you can only use ingredients that you would find in the New World. Okay. And finally, you do one that you create a meal that you could have had after the Columbian Exchange. So basically, any sort of a meal with using both ingredients from both sides of the chart. Okay, so you need the name of your meal. Just name it. Pretend you're a restaurant. You're naming your meal. Ingredients, write in the ingredients there. And then this one is just a description. So you know how like when you go to a restaurant, there's always like a description that makes it sound like really good. So like this is an example of one I found. A sweet and savory comfort food. 4 cheese mac and cheese is topped with crispy breaded chicken tenders, tossed in honey pepper sauce, and topped with bacon. Okay, that's just an example of kind of what you want to write here. You want to just describe your meal. Okay, so that is basically the assignment. I just wanted to give you guys a little instructions in case you were confused just from reading it. So let me know if you have questions.